Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and in today's video I'm going to be teaching you how to make the whiteboard animation. So guys, let's get started. First, you need to tap on this plus sign, and then it will ask you to name your movie. You name your project, whatever presentation or movie or project you're making. So you need to give it a title. So let's say I'm going to title this how to put daily. So that's the title of my project, and then you have to choose the canvas size. If you're making a YouTube video, you can choose the 10x80 resolution or the 720 resolution. But of course, we all know that the 10x80 resolution is of the highest quality. And if you're making Instagram post, which is the 16:9, you can make use of that if it is a TikTok, the Vimeo, or a Facebook video or presentation. So whatever, based on your choice, you shows your size there, and then you tap on this create movie. You can make use of any of these things that you're seeing here. If you want to make use of a sticker, you want to add an image from your gallery to whatever you're doing, so you tap on this add image. The same with this add SVG, it works the same way. If you have an animation project, animation in your library, or you've downloaded already that you want to add to your project, you tap on this animation to add it there. Now, if you want to add anything but you don't have it on your device, but you want the image or whatever it is in your project, you just come to this Giphy, you search for whatever it is that you need, and then it will bring it out for you, suggestions for you that you can make use of. And then here, this up here, we have recent, we have pick your own, we have shapes, we have business. So depending on whatever you're doing, if you need shapes, we have different shapes here. We have different shapes. We have, if you are making a presentation on business, so you can see different templates that you can make use of. If you are making a presentation on about education, so you have different ones here too. So if you have you need one on animation, you can see the different types that are there: animated clock, animated plane, and this spike man. So all of them are animated actually. And then if you need something like community helpers, so if you need an image that has to do with whatever you're presenting, has to do with any of this, you get them here. If it has to do with biology, with people, if you're using flags, so whatever it is, you can just pick anything at all that you may need. Everything is right there. So having done that, what you do next now is to start your project. So you tap on this test, and then we're going to start. Let's say, for example, I said putting daily. So you say, did you know putting daily is good? Putting daily is good for your system. So that is my number one slide. I'm going to tap on this insert to insert it there. So if I want to increase the size of this, I can do that from this size. If you want to reduce the size, you can do other there. So having increased the size, if I want to centralize it, I'll tap on this. If I want it to be at this side, or right alignment, center alignment, so I will make use of that. And I can as well use my hand to drag it about. You can see what I'm doing. I can use my hand to drag it about. I can increase the size a little bit more to enlarge it. So that, guys, that's all. And then if you want to change your font color, you can do all that here. You can give it different color that you want. So if you pick on a color, you can even pick variations here. You can make variations here, and you tap on select, and then there you have it. That's the color that we choose. And then if you want to reduce the size from here, you can also do that. So guys, that is all for the test. Having done this, I'm going to tap on this check mark here, and I'm done. And I'm going to tap on this plus sign you're seeing here to add another slide to it. I'm going to go back to test again. So I will say daily intake of water, daily intake of water is good. So I'm going to tap on insert. I wasn't really prepared for any presentation, so I'm just using this as a rough sketch. So if you're making any of your presentation, you would have already had something written down as a guide before making the video. So alright, so if you want to increase the size of this as well, you can do that here. So I'm just going to tap on this check mark, or let me change the font color to a separate color now. Let it be different from the first one. And I'm going to type select and tap on the check mark. I'm done with the second one, and then I'm going to tap okay. Before I go, so let me add an image so you understand how to use the sticker. So I want to add something that looks like water. So I'm going to search this Giphy and type a person drinking water, drinking water, drinking water. So let's see if it's going to bring out the image of someone having a drink. So you can see it's already popping one out. So we have different ones that you just pick one. You just pick one. I think I'll just make use of that cup or this lady here or this man. Okay. This one looks creepy, so I'm not going to make use of it. Okay, I think I'll just tap on drink some water. No. So let me make use of this first cup here, that first image. So this is what I'm going to look like. I'm going to need to adjust my text to this side, or you can leave your image on this side however you want it. So what I'll do next is just reduce the size a little bit. I'll adjust the size. I don't want it to overshadow the text, so I'm going to leave it at this. Then I'm going to tap on the plus sign again to add yet another slide. Orange is also a good source of detoxing detoxing your system. All right, so having done this, I think I'm going to leave it because I don't want the video to be too long. So I want to change the font size the text color to a different color again, so it will be different and not look the same way. And then I'll adjust the size a little bit. All right, I'm going to add it, drag it here, and then I'll tap on this sticker to go add an image. I'm going to search for oranges that we can add to our presentation. So you can see different oranges there. Let me pick this. All right, so I'm going to drag it to this side and reduce the size a little bit. All right, so I have it where I want, and like I said earlier, you can position this anywhere you want. You can adjust the text to this side and leave your image on this other side, so you can adjust it anyhow you want. It does not necessarily have to be in a place based on whatever you're presenting, so just do it any way you want it. All right guys, so I think I'm through here now. So what I'll be doing is, if I want to give it a background color, I'll come to this background and select a color. So let's say for that first slide, let me use a somewhat sharp background, and there you have it. And then for this second slide, okay, everything, it applies on all the slides. So I will need to change this font to a brighter color, or let me see if I can change the background color to something else. Let me give it a lighter background. So it's affected everything. So what we'll do is change the text color. So let me change the text color to something different from that one, and then I'm going to do the same for the third slide. I'll change the text color or leave it at that. Okay, let me give it a different color as well. So having done this, then we'll move to the hand aspect. So now this is where you shows how you want your whiteboard animation to be presented. If you want the hand, you can play around with any of this hand you're seeing here. You can make use of this first one, and then we'll go ahead and tap on this. You can see this play up here. So you just tap on that play, and then it will play your videos for you. Did you know Pin Daily is good for your system? And the water is good, and then it will animate this, and then go to the next slide and bring your images out. So guys, that is how to use your whiteboard animation. That is it. If you want to add music to it, you can tap on this music to add a music to your video. If you want to add your voiceover like I'm doing, or you want to add a music track to your video, so you go ahead and tap on and choose anyone that you want to. So guys, that is all for this video presentation. So to use this app to do this presentation, you go to your Play Store and download the Benime app. You can see it up here, Benime. So that is the name of the app.